tide is definitely rising. The customer is evolving, and because of that, digital feels the need to evolve as well. Customers ultimately drive the change that we see. Marketing is nothing if it's not connecting actual people to not just your product or your solution, but who you are. It's not just marketing anymore. Now it's both marketing and technology. It's figuring out how to put those two pieces together. CMOs across the nation are seeing a giant talent gap. And it's prevalent across the entire team. 8% of brands are actually confident in the skills that they have, marketing and technology-wise. That means that 92% are not exactly confident. They're not exactly strong. Marketers are accustomed to thinking of just problem solving within their creative realm. With technology, we're starting to think of this in a much more analytical way, in a much more data-driven way, scientific, if you will. It's no longer just either creative or analytical. Now it has to be both. It's going to be figuring out how to make their entire customer experience actually connected, both from a technology perspective and from a creative perspective as well. One of the first steps that you take when you are analyzing any potential training or certification is to analyze what are your biggest challenges. Is it integration? Is it just being able to manipulate one specific type of platform? Or is it just the way that people think about it in general? There's tons of marketing programs out there, but none of them that quite integrate marketing and technology. A lot of marketing professionals get hung up on, well, I want to learn everything about HubSpot and then that's it, without understanding or realizing, okay, but how does HubSpot interact with the rest of the platforms that you have? How does it actually interface with your entire marketing infrastructure? Think of Arke University as the college course that you wish that they offered, but they just never did. So now that you are a working professional, this will definitely fill in that gap for you. When we built Arke University, we get from the approach of needing to communicate very core, fundamental ideas. Every single module is built upon 4 very basic principles. Who are the people who are going to own this technology or whatever it is? What is the actual process that you're going to put in place to make sure that all of this is successful? What are the tools necessary? What exact specific platforms do you need? Are there integrations? And then of course, data. These 4 very pure concepts, they can be applied to any of these courses. Arke University does have 11 courses, 2 of which are very purely marketing focused. But we also cover programming, project management, strategic thinking, and data analytics. What you get out of Arke University is going to be knowing that your team is able to handle just about any situation from a marketing perspective, but also from a technology perspective. Imagine if your company was actually able to achieve a larger percentage of that market share strictly based on the fact that your marketing team, your technology teams, not only were they integrated and talking to each other, but they were knowledgeable and they were actually certified in a program that enabled them to work together so seamlessly that it provided something real and beautiful and wonderful to your actual customers.